What is going on, guys? Welcome to Purgatory, and today the new maps for Splatoon 3 came out, and today we're going to be walking through them. And with the first one, we are going to go straight into the new map, and that is Ami Ruins. I have no idea what they're going to do with this, but we're going to start with Turf War, and we do have the new weapon equipped, one of the new weapons equipped, which is the NZAP 89. Technically, we've already seen this weapon before, but it has the new special on it. So we will be looking at that special while we are taking a tour of this map. Okay, so right here as we start, we can see that the spawn point is pretty raised up. It seems like we can launch to this from the spawn area. We do have a ramp over here. It goes over a little graded area. Okay, so this doesn't look inkable. It is not. Okay, that's cool. We got ramps to go right down the middle. We do have some options over here on the left side. It seems like there's actually a bit more options to start with this time around on this map, and it's pretty good. And so real quick again, that's where I am. We can see the layout like this. Very much the similar layout to how most of the maps are, but you can see we have some cover here from long range engagements, so you can't cross right here, so that's cool. And we do have a hop up. It takes us straight to the center. A lot of slopes in this one, and it does seem like it's very narrow where the fights are going to be, because it seems like this one is going to be another case to where a lot of these maps go straight to the center. Look at it here. We can actually take an ink rail that takes us to the center, and it looks like these aren't inkable at all, but these are. So you can definitely slide up from here, get your way around, and there's a lot of cover on this map, which is really good. So this is the Turf 4 layout. Obviously, we don't really need to go to this side too much because, well, it's all pretty much the same. But that is pretty cool because there is like a huge sculpture, not sculpture, it's like a, I forget what they call these. But like a nice little view, and you can see on the other side it's a little destroyed, so you can kind of see what side you spawn on. I wonder if they have the Eiffel Tower, like the upside down Eiffel Tower somewhere on this map, like in the background, because it seems like this could be where that area is. So again, on this side, oh, it looks like we can actually get all the way up to their spawn too in Turf War, except for this area. That's the only place that's blocked off, but you can go all the way as far as their spawn. Of course, you go across over here, about the same. Got a box you can climb on here with some pretty important things we should notice here. Yeah, this is blocked off. Go ahead and take a look at this new special. But it's very much themed, like similar to Scorch Gorge, so it must be around that same area. Definitely does seem like it, but there's a lot of interesting stuff out here. So we do have our special. Of course, this one has auto bomb on it, but we're not really here to look at the auto bomb. We will throw it out. But it is there, so we'll go ahead and start right here. Click it. There's a big old circle. I assume we just drop it. Shoots them all out. I guess we... Wow, okay. I wonder how much damage that is going to do, because that's a lot of stuff scattered around, so trying to get out of it is going to be a bit more of a challenge, I believe. But it does seem... It's very similar to Bangalore's. If anybody here plays Apex, it's very similar to Bangalore's utility. But yeah, as you can see, this is the Turf 4 layout. We can get another look here. Pretty nice. I actually kind of like this layout so far. Alright. So now we are on Splat zones, and the spawn seems a bit unchanged. This does look like it could be kind of different. I know it could be the same. But there's that. It's split zones, which is always interesting. Doesn't seem like that there's that many changes for the sake of Splat zones, because usually it's not really the same in Turf War or in Splat zones, because they're practically the same. It's just Splat zones has a central area that you need to ink, and Turf War is just ink the whole map. Yeah, so far it's like it seems like this few things here. You can get up on top of this. Still got the ink rail here, which is nice because if somebody really wanted to. You can't, if it's hard to push in from that side, you still have options, which is nice. Seems like Nintendo's somewhat learning with these maps. Huge issue is the amount of choke points this has. And this does give you options to help you get to mid, but it's like, all at the same time, I don't know. But it does seem that about the same for Splat zones. Box is still here. Pretty sure there's one on the other side too. I just don't notice until we go to the other side. Alrighty. Okay, can we get up here? Sure can. Alrighty, so now we're looking at tower control. And seems from this view, doesn't really seem like there's much different. A lot of same things. Boxes are still here. Get across. This does feel a bit more open. To at least let tower go around. But it seems like this could be a huge point of interest for tower. Because like once you get here, you can have, there's so much high ground that can easily take you out. Which is not bad. Pretty cool. So it seems like it's about the same, really. Not really like a noticeable major difference. So it's like, seems like this layout was actually really good just in general for how Nintendo is making it. It's just good for all the modes. But it could still change. Everything seems about the same. Side over here seems a bit different. Go ahead and see the tower path. Again, here's the layout. Go ahead and check out the tower path. So you can see as we ride the tower, we can kind of hold it here. Oh, this is the, wow, the first checkpoint is very early. Very interesting. But we do have a lot going on right here. So you have to worry about this platform, you have to worry about somebody down here. There's a lot of little platforms that can really have the range on you on this. So playing on tower control on this map, I'm not entirely sure. But we'll see. But we did get our special here. Go ahead and pop it again. See if we can pop it to mid. This does seem different. This grate does seem like it's pushed out a little bit. And just scatter these. Oh, it shows my name too. So it shows like your little gamer tag. Okay, so it takes them a while to explode. So it definitely is really good to get back from. But it will like, so this could be good for tower control, like for this map. Because you could put the cluster bombs right pretty much in this area. And it'll drive people back to give you guys a bit of leeway. Really nice. So, not much really different here, it seems. Right off the bat, this is where the checkpoint is. Taking a look at the layout. Looks fairly the same. Not much different on these sides. It does seem like the slope was made a little bit bigger. It just does feel... Oh, and there's a graded... This is definitely new. It's a little graded area right here. At least, unless I missed it. But, oh, and right here, there is a box. So it seems like... Oh, wow. So it seems like you actually have a different route. This one... There's no swimming allowed on this one, it seems. So if you really want to push this side, you and your team are really going to have to... Really going to have to stick together on that. Go ahead and... Pop Rainmaker real quick. You can place it down here. This is still here. I'm surprised this has been a continuous thing. Makes sense. But okay. As you can see, if I grab Rainmaker, you can either take the route to where you can actually swim all the way up, or it does seem like you can grab your teammates and walk up this way, but this is so, like, risky. I feel like it's going to be a little difficult for others. But, again, that's the Rainmaker layout. Seems exactly the same, except for a few things over here, like the boxes on both sides. Alright, we're here looking at Clam Blitz now. That box is still there. Doesn't feel like this was always here. It could have always been here. Oh, and they have a box. So this box is still here, with the nets in front of it. So I wonder if somebody could just sit here and dark behind the basket, take people out. Not the best defense, but it's still an option. Ooh. Wait. Has this been here? Has this been here before? I have never noticed it. Oh wow, okay. So you actually have an option to go around. They actually added, like, flank routes to this map. Oh, and we got a net here. Swim through it. That net is definitely new. I don't remember that being there. This looks like it was a little bit widened out, but I couldn't really tell. This looks about the same. So you can see going through. There's a box right here. Seems like they can make it a little easier to get there. Go ahead and see if we can score real quick. This looks like it was raised up. Yeah, because the ink rail isn't here anymore, so they put the ink rail more on this side. Okay. Interesting. You actually don't have to push through one route just to try to score the clam. Really good job, Nintendo. I think this is a pretty good layout so far. Wonder how people are feeling about it, but I do actually like what they did here, and I hope this continues throughout maps in the future, and then the maps, the changes that they made. I was gonna do map change comparisons, but there's been so many people already doing that, so I'm not really gonna do that for the sake of the fact that somebody already did it. So, and I'm pretty sure they have, like, their video would be more helpful than mine would. So, yeah. That's this map. The Umami Ruins. Sounds like you're saying umami, but it's just umami. Like, if you don't hesitate there, if you don't hesitate, it's gonna sound like you're saying umami, umami, you know? Honestly, I really like its layout. Here's it again. You can see, well, you can't see the ink rails on the way out, but you can see where clams spawn. Pretty cool, but there's an ink rail right here. An ink rail over here, and there's a few extra boxes. I guess it's to help you get across easier. But so far, like, the map is it's still fairly small, but it still also seems pretty big all at the same time. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a W in my book. All right, well, let me know what you guys think of this new map. I personally do think it's quite a W. I think it's pretty nice. There's really not much else to say about it. It could be one of the better maps in the game too. Let's hope that they do, like, a patch that overhauls these maps to have better flank routes and better options for players to not only go in one area. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like if you did. Make sure to subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, and let me know, what do you think of this map? Again, I think it's good. It looks pretty good so far. And yeah, I love you all. Have a fantastic day.